Hi, welcome to Laura's View and Tarot 2. I am so glad you're here. Today's date is Monday, November 18th, 2024. In this video, we're going to take a look at some symbolism, possible symbolism. I think it's very likely symbolism, but I want the tarot cards to inform us what that symbolism might be. I'm speaking of a necklace worn by Elon Musk over the weekend when he attended the UFC fight with one of the Trumps. I hope it was the original one because we know the original Mr. T really, really loves fights and pageantry and things like that, and wrestling, and it's just something he indulges in at times, and so I hope he got to enjoy it. But I'd be a little surprised if that was really him. That's not what I'm going to ask. Okay, I just take it as fact that there are doubles who appear in his stead at times, and I even months ago did a reading that no one else has um, actually approached as far as a conversation piece, and that was using avatar technology. Is Mr. T actually places sometimes when we think it's a 2.0, but he's actually running an avatar? Interesting to think about, isn't it? The possibilities are really exciting. But over the weekend, when they had the UFC fight, Elon Musk wore a necklace that caused a lot of conversation. Now, the speculation of the meaning of the necklace has ranged from he's signaling that he's going to proceed with, nefarious technology and integration into human systems to other things. And I thought, hey, let's take a look and just ask. I'm going to take you to a compilation that's got a couple of links you might want to follow. And I did post a few comments that I thought were pretty interesting that weren't. Black pill, weren't dooming, as far as what they thought that might be. And then we're going to let the universe inform us a little more about what the significance might be to this necklace that was very um, on display. Okay, so if you like my compilation, click on the video description, the Facebook link that will be in the video description box, and you can, if Facebook permits, go to the compilation. If you can't, good luck because I'm shadow banned on there really bad. Okay. And I just have to laugh about it. I can't do anything about it. So here's the necklace. Here is, last weekend at the fights. And this necklace caused a lot of speculation. I'm going to increase it a little more. Okay, that's as much as I can increase it. But you can see there's an omega sign. There's an elongated kind of a diamond shape going on here, a rectangle, kind of a diamond shape. And then there is the Eye of Providence inside it too. Now, if you go to this first link here, it'll take you to a John Carter 6016 tweet. Let's see if we can get to that real quickly and back up if we can't. Okay, it talks about the necklace. It's a little more of a close-up of what it is. Talks about the possible symbolism behind it. I thought it was good because it wasn't alarmist. And then I went to another one that had some good. This is where I found some of the best comments about what it might be. So you can also go to Brian Rommel's tweet and read in the comments what people were saying about it. He said it is a symbol of exciting times ahead. It's a powerful message, and thank you. So he was excited to see this, the symbolism behind it. Now, some of the positive symbolism that people are speculating this necklace could have indicated, they include that it represents a task to restore balance. It's an eternal symbol, actually. The omega is what they're referring to. The omega symbol, it's the last letter in the Greek alphabet, and it talks about finishing something. But it's kind of an eternity symbol too, as well, as far as being eternal. Then another commenter said, I prefer the idea that the omega is the symbol of ohms, which is the measurement of resistance. And then another commenter said, Omega means greatness, or it has been interpreted as end because it is the last letter. The eye is a reflection and or protection. So I believe the symbolism is that it could be to protect greatness. And then a final commenter that I included their comment said, end to age of lies and killings slash wars, end of hunger, end of destruction of earthly atmosphere and environment. Talk about hopeful as far as symbolism goes there. Okay, you had a quick view of one of the memes on my page. Every day, without fail, I put up a few memes and I try to have them be a combination of things to make you smile, things to make you think, and then informational. So that was one of my hopefully making people smile. So anyway, let's ask the cards though. I want to have a yes or no element to this read for a very specific reason. Since there are people trying to say that there is a negative message to that um, necklace that Musk wore. I want to ask about that. Was there a negative connotation to it? I think where he's coming in to be a member of the Department of Government Efficiency, and he's feeling really good that the candidate he supported was elected. I don't see him needing to be negative in any way. And I even hope over time that any agendas that would be worrisome just kind of fall to the wayside. So that's my hope. And hey, we're powerful manifestors. We can make these things happen by picturing them being an end result. But right now, my yes or no element was Musk signaling or Musk 2.0. So I need to say, because he's been a 2.0 for years, the person seen in the public eye as Elon Musk wore a necklace at the UFC fight over the weekend. Was there any negative meaning to that? And could we have some insights and information about what the meaning truly was? So the yes or no element was, is there anything negative that we should know about that necklace? And then insights and information about it regardless. Okay, I'm going to switch the camera so you can watch me work with the cards and we'll find out together what the universe wants us to know about that rather unique necklace that Elon Musk wore last weekend. Okay, it's kind of nice to take a lighter topic on like this. Something that lives don't hang in the balance and people's welfare. We just want to know what the symbolism might be. We want to get headed in the right direction for the symbolism. Again, the yes or no element of our question is, was there any negative connotations or symbolism being conveyed in, coded message format with that necklace that the person seen in the public eye as Elon Musk wore last weekend, plus additional insights and information. Okay, our first card showing up again and again. We're going somewhere new. Is the Three of Wands. Ooh, nod to the fact that Elon is truly a 2.0 here with the Three of Swords. Recent past, we have the Death card. Current position, King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Temperance. And Knight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm getting so far, and I'll get a couple more cards to see if there's additional insights for us to know. The the symbolism really had more to do with the fact that we are going somewhere new, that we are at the end of a period of change, and so that yeah, that we've got some tasks completed was kind of what was symbolized there. Again, a nod to the fact that the person wearing that necklace was Elon Musk 2.0, because this card often shows up for me when a couple of things. When there's either a clone or a stand-in who is, playing a part, or and in this case where I think Elon Musk 2.0 is a white hat, I would tend to say more a double. So yeah, and again, it's been a long, slow process. It's kind of reaching an end. We can celebrate. We're getting ready to move forward with some um, sovereignty, and it looks like, according to this, some increased financial ease for us. was kind of what was indicated here. Now, let's look at the near future cards. We got the Page of Swords talking about truth, okay? Being ready, lots of energy for any continuing needs or conflicts that may arise. Teamwork, solid teamwork here with the White Hats and Musk and Trump and his team. Okay, the Knight of Cups can be a little tricky. Again, we're getting warned that it's not so much about the lies here. It's just the fact that they have what they need to meet any contingencies that come up unexpectedly. We know it's really quiet on the news front right now. It's like both sides, good and evil, which is what it boils down to. It's not a matter of Democrats, Republicans. It is good and evil. We know that there's kind of like they're waiting. We're in kind of a waiting period here. And just a nod to the fact that, they can surprisingly handle anything that comes their way. And they've got the energy to handle it. Let's get a couple more cards and see if there's further insights for us. Because again, the symbolism we're getting, yes, there was symbolism. And it was more the fact that there was we're setting out on a new path, that there's some tasks that were unpleasant but have been completed. Okay. A nod to the fact that we are in kind of a waiting period here, both sides holding their breath with the Eight of Cups and then the Five of Cups. I'm going to get two more cards just to see what else shows up. We've got kind of again showing some endings happening with the Ten of Wands and King of Cups. Okay. Well, I apologize to the universe if I don't accurately pick up on all the significance of this. This is a heavy duty read when I thought it was going to be really lighthearted for the necklace symbolism. So again, a nod to the fact that we're doing some waiting for news and updates and for the new administration to be publicly in place and able to act. Not everybody's happy about the changes. That unhappiness, though, isn't going to last forever as they get some of the financial benefits and things coming forward and see that there's no loss of freedoms, in fact, that they're actually increased and what have you. I think that's going to fall away. That five usually indicates some very temporary energy. And again, going somewhere new because the times are changing. Then we got the 10 here saying some hard tasks, some hard work has been concluded. So he was definitely signaling that he had some big, big agenda items that have been taken care of. And then the King of Cups, just we need to not let the tail wag the dog, as I frequently say, okay? So when people speculate and their speculations are ones that might cause anxiety or worry, it's best to say, hey, maybe, but I'm not going to buy into it yet. And we're getting advised here to just, use our good logic and discernment to decide what's going on. Okay, time for the recap. We were curious about the necklace that Elon Musk, or the person seen in the public eye as Elon Musk, over the weekend at a UFC fight, what the symbolism was behind it. So we asked just basically, was there worrisome symbolism going on here? We did not get any kind of a hard yes about it at all. In fact, what we got was that the symbolism indicated that some long and rather difficult tasks had been completed. We did get a nod to the fact that the person seen in the public eye as Elon Musk is no longer the original, and all you have to do is some photo compares to see that. And he is one of those 2.0s that is really solidly white hat guys. Okay, don't worry about him. Okay, the Three of Wands for the situation, again, giving us that nod that the symbolism had to do with we're ready to move forward in some really good ways. We've reached the end of some very arduous tasks, and that showed up over and over again. Current situation is got some sovereignty and freedom and actually some easing of financial strain that is going to happen to us. I am not talking about the biggie guys. I'm just saying some easing of financial situations for people is coming up. And actually that showed for current, so it's established and just hasn't rolled out officially yet, whatever that might be, whether it's tax breaks or forgiveness or things like that. We'll find out when we find out. Okay, but it is headed our way. The Page of Swords talked about truth, which was kind of odd because the Three of Swords can often talk about, besides the 2.0s, that there's been some sadness, which I think would be more applicable here than the other meaning that it could be sorrow and lies. So just truth, truth. In the near future, we're going to have some disclosures coming out. It's really solid teamwork planned and already in process on the part of Elon Musk and those who are going to help him with whatever roles he's playing for the White Hats for us, for the benefit of humans in general and Americans in particular. And then still have a little bit of a waiting game on some of this stuff. I mentioned that you can kind of feel it if you're sensitive to energies. Right now, both good and evil seem to be kind of like holding their breath and both trying to be mentally prepared for whatever the next event is coming down the pike. And looks like the sadness that people might be feeling and fear and anxiety about change that's coming is going to be very temporary in nature. That's good. And our meditation over the weekend should have facilitated that because we were asking and intentioned that people would have a reduction or even a total dissolving of negative or fearful or anxiety type emotions. So looks like we're going to be seeing some benefit there. Another nod to the fact that there's some hard work that was completed, and that was what the symbolism was behind that necklace is right here. And then our final advice card was the King of Cups, which he is always talking about. Hey, I've got control of my nature. I've got control of my emotions. I use logic to achieve my objectives and goals, and I advise you to do the same. So that was good, solid advice there to don't let someone make you feel emotions. You decide what you're going to put your energy into emotion wise and how much. You're in charge of your emotions. And you know what? We've been taught we weren't, but we are. So claim that energy and use it wisely. So there we go. Elon Musk. The symbolism was not negative, but it was indicating that some big important tasks have been completed and we were ready to move forward in some really meaningful ways in the near future. And it looked like some of those, there's going to be a financial type of benefit that we're going to be seeing and possibly others. So there we go. Until next time, if you're willing to receive it, I thank you for being here and listening to me ramble on and look at some things that really aren't that important in the big scheme of things. A necklace, the symbolism, okay. But it's interesting and it's good mental exercise, right? So until next time, if you're willing to receive it, I send you love, light, and I wish for you everything bright. Bye.